What up, though, y'all? It's Chris. Appreciate you connecting with me while I'm out here on the run, getting things done. And let's talk about this Hawk Tuah girl situation. We know what happened with that. She was the face of a crypto rug pull. She hasn't been charged with anything of any sort. I didn't believe that she was gonna really face any legal consequences. I did wonder, though, if there would be enough simps in the world who will just forgive whatever she does, no matter how terrible it is, for her to continue to live off of. And that doesn't seem to be the case. So we go back, was it a couple months ago, she kind of resurfaced. She had FaZe Banks on her show, but apparently, according to him, before that show came out, he said he didn't want it out there. So he did it, but apparently there was some sort of stipulations about if he finds out something or some sort of way. He basically had creative freedom to pull that episode being aired because it contained him in it. I don't know how he worked that out, but he did. So he says he doesn't want the episode out there, and it got leaked. We know it really wasn't leaked, but if they throw it out there and claim it's leaked, it's nothing really he can do about it. So it was out there, and he seemed like he was kind of defending her, yet trying to be objective. He had a guy on there that supposedly is knowledgeable in crypto, so they were kind of like discussing how this would happen. Ultimately, she took no accountability about anything. She played herself the victim, and because it looked like he was trying so hard to champion for her, he was kind of simping for her, he took to the internet and was like he was just trying to pipe. Bro, look, I get it. Let's say that's true, that he was just trying to pipe. I get it. I completely understand. She's not the prettiest girl out there, but she's far from being ugly. So it's like, if he can hit it, whatever. He wanted his turn to get his thing spit on. But, man, sometimes it's just not worth it, because you went through this situation, you got put out there as being a simp for her, and it doesn't even look like you got the pipe. So that happened, and it got quiet again, and now she's bounced out again with a new episode of her show. This time she had KSI on there. I understand having KSI on there because he's with the young folks. He's very popular, but she didn't even know anything about him. She's asking him different questions. He's answering them. You can just tell she knows nothing about him. If you're going to have a guest on your show, you're doing a podcast, you invite somebody on, especially somebody that's as high profile as he is. Bruh, at the very least, read their Wikipedia. I'm not saying everything on Wikipedia is accurate. It's not. But that would have beat having no idea about anything that he does. She didn't know how long he'd been on the internet. She really didn't know what made him popular. She was asking questions about Prime. She just really didn't know a whole lot about him. So I don't even know why he did the show, how he got into it. Maybe there was, I don't know, maybe he got the pipe. I don't know. He was on there for something, because it couldn't have been money, because it don't seem like she got money anymore if she's doing the whole rug pull stuff. But I bring her up as a cautionary tale of the things that happen when you scam your audience. She's lost like 90% of her audience, and it's due to the fact that she was part of a crypto scam. At this point, we know that most of these meme coins, they're going to be a rug pull. I don't know why they work so effectively every time. It seems like every time somebody throws one out there, Adam22 did one not that long ago with full knowledge of the fact of what it was, because CoffeeZilla showed a conversation screenshot, or multiple conversation screenshots, of him asking him why is he getting into this. He knows this is going to be a rug pull, and he really didn't seem to care that it was going to be a rug pull. He for all intents and purposes, got a couple $100,000 out of it, and he's went on to fight another day. But usually when you scam your audience, they don't take too kindly of it, and they're not going to come back. I've seen multiple influencers do this, and it kills their career. And I don't get why they do this, because they're just now getting to the bag. And then some of them, they've been getting to the bag. They bag is here. They holding it. The bag is full of cash. And they'll blow that bag off some short-term crypto scam. I do not get that. If you making, let's say you making $200K a year being an influencer, right? Just make that $200K, bro. Like, what are you doing? You're going to risk that $200K a year and possibly more, in later years, depending on what moves you make, what changes you do to your content or whatever, if your audience grows, for a temporary, I can make that what I would make in a year in like 10 minutes with this crypto thing. Okay, yeah, but now your revenue forevermore is going to be a fraction of what it was. You may go to making like 20, 30 grand a year now behind this, because you've damaged your brand, your name, your image so badly. So I don't know what this young lady is going to do. I said out the gate that I didn't understand why she did this, because she was having so much good fortune come her way. But one thing I've noticed, and this is from a recent, there's this one DoorDash content creator that I know of that her channel is suffering as a result of her trying to monetize her audience too fast. She had a couple videos go viral, and once she got that AdSense payout, she did all types of shopping, wine tasting, trips to various different places. And when them follow-up YouTube checks wasn't hitting like they once was, she started trying to like scam her audience with things that she promised she would give them for free. She now was charging for them. She was trying to give shout outs, charge people for shout outs. It was just all types of stuff. And this has largely hurt her credibility and her image. And in fact, a lot of the shout outs that she was charging for, she never completed. So they paid the $25, as that's what she asked for a shout out. And they never got them. This social media stuff, this YouTube stuff, it's a sprint. Well, no. Let me scratch that. It's a marathon, not a sprint. There we go. A sprint is what these people are doing. They start making a little money, get a little notoriety, and then they're immediately doing really corny stuff to squeeze their audience for more money. That's a sprint, because it's going to be short. This YouTube stuff, if you want to be in it and you want to make, decent money and you want to be around for a long time, it's a marathon, man. These people, they be trying to make all this money so fast. They want everything now. Your favorite content creators, it took them years to build their fan base to what it is. All of them be having some content creator who inspired them, who they look up to and got them into doing it. And what they don't think about is that the person that inspired them, it took them years to get to where they're at. They want to start a podcast, and within 6 months, it has 100,000, followers, and that's just really unrealistic. So I don't know what's gonna happen with her. I don't know what she's gonna do next. Her and her friend that she has on the pod, I don't know, as a family member or a friend actually, they say they're not going anywhere. They're gonna be here. I mean, we'll see. It's easy to say that, but if you're not really getting any brand deals, and you're not getting the viewership, so that AdSense ain't about to be about shit. I mean, you can stick around or whatever, but you might have to you might have to go back to a 9-to-5 job. That's another thing. I'm gonna say this and then I'm gonna let y'all go. Many of these people quit their 9-to-5 job too fast. When they started making some money, they should have started using that to set themselves up in the future. But instead, they go shopping. And YouTube is up and down. All right. Right now, within the last 48 hours, I've gotten like 10,000 views. That's really high for me. Usually in a 48-hour period, it'll fluctuate in between 2,000, 3,000, 5,000 would be a high 48 hours for me. This last 48 hours has been over 10,000 views. That's very high for me. And I know that in another 48 hours, it probably won't be there. You get what I'm saying? This YouTube stuff is up and down. I know that I'm a small channel, so I'm not saying that I'm the standard to go by. I'm just giving you my personal experience in terms of witnessing how volatile up and down YouTube can be. So when stuff is up, don't go shopping. Don't go splurging trying to be a jet setter just yet. It ain't time to hit up the rich side of Somerset just yet. You gotta bank a few of them boys, put them in places where that money is start working for you, man. This one guy, he was a FGCer. He said, I'm tired of working for the money. I want the money to work for me. Man, shout out to him. But he said that years ago. I remember in a video, and I absolutely love that. And, yeah. Put that stuff in places where the money's going to start working for you, so you ain't got to be working for the money like this. All right, let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm going to holler at y'all soon. Peace.